more than anything else. But we have two very similar comps, still very scrappy, a lot of bloodshed going to come out. And for FPX, I think once again we're going to be looking at Duinby. We're going to see how this Kai'Sa does specifically, because Kai'Sa right now sitting 13 wins.
Back damage, it was FPX coming out on that trade on the bot side as Ming was not very much set up as Nuguri.
Oh, no!
Flash! Xiaohu with another solo kill, the third one onto Nuguri in this series.
It's at least having the wave in a frozen position, going to be able to force him out. And yeah, it's just going to be Xiaohu
auto attacks
in. Yeah,
it's just auto attacks.
Right? He does get the bonus damage, does get the bonus attack speed as well as
for them in the top side. But speaking of the bot side and pressure, we are going to see a return gank into the bot lane, flash forward, getting down the Ferromancy, getting the attack repel as well. But they are going to trade it 1-for-1. The TP comes in here from Cryan, and he's here to defend Ming. It was a trade of support for AD carry, so still a net positive for FPX, and they gain a global.
Overall, right, he's never looked as comfortable on bruiser champions as he has when it comes to control mages. As Equalizer going to come out.
It's got a bit of damage. There's a Dominus down. They're going to try and fight this tournament straight away as the Leona picks up the kill onto Chris. The Diana falls as well. Now Duinby left all on his lonesome, forced to safeguard and flash his way. Yes, they get the dragon, but the kills go in favor of RNG, and Crying looking a lot better on Renekton in this game too. In the bottom half, and this is, it might be turned around here as Tien is around, just not quite landed as the Sonic Wave goes over the side, and there is the Moonfall as Tien picks himself up a nice little kill. Bit of overzealousness again from the side of Cryan on this Renekton, as we see down the top side, Xiaohu going toe-to-toe with Nuguri as he tries to find the Q. Maybe he's going to be able to flash out of him. The Shock Blast does not land as it was blocked by that fantastic minion if you're a Xiaohu fan. Nuguri loses his flash. Xiaohu does not lose his. In this top side, we do see, again, very good CS numbers coming in here for Nuguri. He's able to keep himself equal as the Equalizer gets dropped down. There's the needlework doing work, and Nuguri stands in place to accept his fate, and that is another kill going over to Xiaohu. And he really, this entire series, specifically in the laning phase, has just shut down Nuguri completely.
Yeah, that's been the big thing, right? It's just more out of RNG is Duinby being spicy.
He's being very spicy, gets himself a low, deep TP again, but the TP's going to be answered here by Cryan. We're going to see the Dragon's Rage kick down on the Xiaohu, but now Duinby's in a little bit of trouble. Xiaohu, I actually think he got his TP cancelled as Duinby goes back in, gets one. Has he got enough damage to get two? The Shock Blast, not quite enough as the flash is there. There is the Prey Seeker, but not quite able to get it. LWX has flash, waiting for his Q, but not really going to be able to go for it. Now Ming trying to find Tien, who's now got himself between turrets as they're going to go for it. Ming picks himself up the kill with the Solar Flare. Nicely done there, and I do believe that was Tien just going in and ulting off and Cryan, stopping him from getting his TP off. Top of it, the Dominus will time out, so Cryan will not have it for this fight, and it does feel like RNG are just backing away a little bit too far. Duinby finds himself on the backside, but they know where he is. Now, Dragon down to about 2,000 HP. They go with the Solar Flare, doesn't land onto anybody. There's the Equalizer trying to fade him off, but it is FPX who pick up their third Dragon and Soul Point. The Moonfall is good, but look at Gala. He's just free hitting. Gala's getting all these feathers down. The Jace is dead. They're going to be able to take down the Diana as well, but Duinby picks up 2 out of nowhere, and 3 for Duinby. This man is ridiculous.
He does it
for Duinby. A pentakill for Duinby. That was insane.
And once again, just like 2020 summer, Duinby's trying to be the man to put FPX on his back, giving flashbacks to when he was a world champion. That fight was totally won for RNG, and Duinby single-handedly turning it around.
Super carry Duinby. Never have truer words been said. This man, just from the jaws of defeat, is just dragging everything back, and you can just see why they put so much emphasis onto this Lee Sin pick. And let's have a look at how this all went down.
And we see so much wasted onto Tien in the back. We're going to see Duinby going in, chaining with Tien's Moonfall, looking really nice to all start off with. But this one, it starts looking so good for RNG. As you're saying, Gala's just being able to free hit Xiaohu, now taking out LWX. But Duinby still incredibly strong, goes with that Q, and then right here, W's into the flash to close the distance. Doesn't want Xiaohu's cooldowns to come back up. Also puts him in melee range to land the Sonic Wave to pick up the kill.
Bind is now Nuguri gonna find Cryan here, but Tien is around, and I think, Cryan, you are just dead, my friend. I don't think there's many places for you to go. As I say that, the equalizer's enough to dissuade, and then the big, scary super carry Doomby is here. Xiaohu coming up on the backside. It's a very scrappy fight. Solo player to try and dissuade LWX and Chris from going in here, and now we can have another 5v5. Chris is the first to fall as to get the kill down onto the Kaiser as well. It's a 1-for-2 trade in favor of FPX, but look at Doomby. Look how powerful he is. Look how much he's sustaining. Look how much he's just doing. Look at the shields. Look at the heals. He's going back in. He gets one. No, not able to get another as Xiaohu shuts him down. Now Tien needs to run away. The flash forward. I don't think that was the correct move for you, Xiaohu, as they're going to keep pushing forward. As I say that, snip, snip. No, you die. And that is going to be a return kill for Tien. 5 for 4. And this series and this game is everything I could have hoped and dreamed for, Lyric.
Right, because Cryan is the one who gets caught out. You're like, okay, he's going down this Renekton pick. Once again, it is not it. But as you highlight, the equalizer enough to dissuade. Doomby not able to land with that Sonic Wave. But I'm so surprised that Ming and Gala turned around with the fact that LWX and Crisp are here. And this is where it gets a bit unfortunate for FPX at first, because we're going to see them get this first kill onto Ming. But instantly, Gala and Crisp just jump into the backline. They are instantly taken down on the side of FPX. And we even see Rumble able to zone off on the opposite side, pick up a kill, but then it's going to be this moment where it's like, okay, Xiaohu versus Doomby. That's what it seems like the series is down to. Gets the Hollow Mist out, gets those resistances. Then he jumps in like you said. Sadly, that did not really seem like the play with how low he was. Still, his 4-stack Q did a ton of damage. Dissuade their champions from being able to walk forward. And I feel like RNG right now are going to have to pull out a miracle. I feel like specifically Xiaohu will have to pull out a miracle.
Oh, Wei will have to look for the seal on this dragon first. Sonic Wave does land onto him, so the equalizer is already dead, and this dragon is going down. There, Ocean Soul committed to and given over to FPX, with the Diana's first to fall. The Renekton next to go down, but look at these low health bars. Look at LWX, look at Doomby. They're just pushing forward. They know they have the advantage here. Triple kill for LWX, and FPX with this Ocean Soul going to turn and burn for the Baron.
Yep, and it should be a free objective for them. And this is where we need to highlight Nuguri. A little bit critical of the Jace pick coming in. He also did get solo killed, but still we saw how much work that poke did specifically to Gala. Gala not able to do anything in that fight. He can't even walk forward. The second he does, he tries to ult, instantly actually didn't flash away, just backs off. LWX just ults in on top of him, and he is dead. Very easy fight for FPX to clean up. They are now 3k gold, probably going to make their way up to 4 or 5k gold up onto RNG.
Ming moving forward now on Sagala, just making sure that Doomby doesn't start to feel too hypey about himself, as he 100% can kill off this Kaiser. And oh, speaking of killing people off, we're going to see the equalizer now. That's a great equalizer. That's a spicy meatball being dropped down on top of everybody. Nuguri is on the side, as they're going to see him get himself a kill, but they're going to be able to get the kick off. Doomby goes back in on top of the Rumble. Doomby's just too tanky. He's got too much sustain. The feathers will not help you here. And it's a 1 for 5. An ace for the side of FPX. They've got the minions in bot. They've got the minions in mid. They're going to end the game. We're going to get a third game in this series.
And Doomby, you know, he was the man to talk about picking up a pen to kill this game. This man is trying so hard to win. He's pretty much single-handedly bringing down RNG. And it's so great that these two teams bring out the best in each other and really push us to some crazy games. Maybe not the best in terms of like macro or anything like that, but we get some quality bangers here today in the LPL.